Là Vietnamese. Ok. Việt Nam bây giờ muốn hỏi gì thì hỏi đi. Không vui ha, ngồi chung hỏi không vui ha. Rồi mà ngồi chung Việt Nam không hỏi không vui ha. Mình Skype it, it's the same. That's why sometimes I group, you together because it's kind of group consciousness, same level of thinking, same karma, easy to digest each other's atmosphere. Yeah. Okay.
Sư phụ, con có câu hỏi là hai câu hỏi. Thứ nhất là mình khi lên cái cảnh giới cao mình có ngồi thiền cho nó không?
Cũng tùy theo cao tới mấy độ chứ. Cao nhất thì khỏi ngồi.
Dạ.
Còn cao thường thường thì cũng ngồi một nửa thôi, ngồi nửa ghế.
Dạ. Câu hỏi cái gì là con coi chuyện Tây Du Ký á, Phật tổ và Quan Thế Âm, những cái chuyện nó xảy ra trên cảnh giới cao như vậy có thật?
Thiệt chứ. Ông đó ông tu hành ông nói láo với anh chi hả? Cái đó của Huyền Trang viết ra mà. Mấy cái đó là câu chuyện đó là tượng trưng cho những cái cảnh giới của con người và cảnh giới bên trên á. Nhiều khi viết thành cái chuyện để cho dễ hiểu mà. Ví dụ như mấy con nhện nó giăng tơ mà nó kéo ông Huyền Trang đó là những cái tình cảm rắc rối của con người đó mà. Còn ông Trư Bắt Giới là ông tượng trưng cho tính tham ăn, tham ngủ, tham gái, tham tiền của mình đó mà. Thì có người thì có Trư Bắt Giới còn nhỏ nhỏ, còn có người thì ông Trư Bắt Giới thiệt bự. Ví dụ đại khái vậy đó.
Dạ, kính thưa sư phụ.
Dạ, chào bác.
Dạ, cảm ơn sư phụ đã cho dịp được nghe những lời của sư phụ dẫn và chỉ dẫn cho tất cả chúng sinh. Thưa sư phụ chỉ có một lần này để được hỏi sư phụ. Sức khỏe sư phụ đi trên con đường dài như vậy đã ảnh hưởng rất nhiều, và xin sư phụ cho biết sức khỏe sư phụ sẽ còn đi được bao lâu nữa. Kính thưa sư phụ, xin lỗi sư phụ rất khỏe. Và xin quý vị, không phải cái lời tôi mới vừa nói rồi trên phương diện thể xác như sư phụ đã nói, mà trên con đường dài. Mà thưa quý vị, đây là được dịp sư phụ đã đi nhiều kiếp đến đây để hướng dẫn chúng sinh, thì chỉ có sư phụ mới có thể trả lời được câu này, và không thể hỏi được người thứ nhì. Đó là câu hỏi thứ nhất. Kính thưa sư phụ, câu hỏi thứ nhì thì nếu sư phụ có thể cho biết là cái sự kết quả của cái mục đích mà sư phụ đã định đã đi được bao lâu rồi và được bao nhiêu. Kính chúc sư phụ được nhiều sức khỏe để hướng dẫn tất cả chúng sinh. Thành thật cảm ơn sư phụ.
Thấy bác lớn tuổi mà bác nói cái giọng giống như anh chàng nào 20 tuổi vậy đó. Bác còn khỏe quá trời ha. Ok, bây giờ trả lời bác ha. Number one hả? Sức khỏe tôi ok. Còn hỏi mà đi được bao lâu nữa phải kiếm bác sĩ mới được. Còn có hỏi bao nhiêu người đâu biết được bác. Nhiều khi truyền tâm ấn thì nó nghiệp chướng nó đổi hoài à. Mỗi ngày mỗi đổi, mình chẳng nói được tương lai đâu bác. Kệ, nói gì mà công. Thí dụ mình biết ngày mai chết, bữa nay mình biết có lợi gì đâu, phải không? Chừng nào chết thì chết liền khỏe, phải không? Biết trước mới công lo mua hòm nữa mới công, tốn tiền. Còn cái vụ mà bác hỏi Hoàng Pháp hôm nay có kết quả nhiều không đó? Thì cũng được mà. Nghề nghiệp cũng khá khẩm lắm á. Bác có muốn kế nghiệp tôi không? Mình làm chung với nhau kinh doanh hả?
Dạ thưa, cảm ơn sư phụ đã trả lời. Và thưa sư phụ, nếu mà những điều gì mà của chúng đệ tử có thể làm để kéo dài hơn, thưa sư phụ, thì đó là mục đích của câu hỏi. Và cảm ơn sư phụ đã từ bi, đã khai hóa một điểm đó. Bởi vì có sự như sư phụ đã nói, những cái sự ảnh hưởng của người khác đối với mình cũng như ảnh hưởng đối với người khác đều tương tại trong nhau trong trời đất.
Đúng rồi.
Và thưa sư phụ, đó là mục đích. Nếu có thể làm được phần nào cho sư phụ, và tôi không dám nói tất cho tất cả. Con xin sư phụ cho biết để có thể làm một phần làm việc nhỏ nhất của mình, và xin cảm ơn sư phụ để chỉ dẫn.
Thì mình tự tu là mình có thể độ người khác nhé.
Dạ, xin cảm ơn sư phụ.
Cảm ơn bác nha.
Thưa sư phụ, con chỉ muốn hỏi đại con hồi thọ tâm hứng bây giờ không có thấy ánh sáng gì hết, không biết con ngồi tu đúng hay không, rồi hay là con bị nghiệp chướng nặng không thấy gì hết.
Chắc cái phần sau hơi đúng hơn á.
Nhờ sư phụ gia trì.
Thôi được, một lát bác kiếm mấy người quan âm á, sứ giả quan âm á hỏi lại coi nha.
Cảm ơn sư phụ.
Với lại nhiều khi mình thấy những cái không phải ánh sáng mà nó có cái bằng những cái sự giống như mây đen nó chuyển động, đó cũng là một phần trong những thể nghiệm. Nhiều khi mình thấy màu rồi nữa.
Con chỉ có tạp niệm, không có thấy gì hết.
Vậy thì cũng thấy đó chứ, thấy tạp niệm của mình đó chứ. Hồi trước mình chưa tu tạp niệm mình cũng chẳng thấy nó nữa, phải không?
Dạ.
Mình làm bậy mình cũng không biết nữa.
Dạ.
Mình làm hư mình cũng không hay nữa. Bây giờ ít nhất mình thấy được mấy cái chỗ hư thì từ từ nó mình sẽ sửa được không?
Dạ.
Sửa được thì càng ngày mình càng quang minh lên, càng ánh sáng càng thêm nhiều nha bác. Okay, back to the English. Hi.
I don't know. My name is Maria Hammond.
I remember you.
This is the first time that I've been here.
No, it's not.
All the time when I see I've been seeing your videos, I start crying. And when I came here, I couldn't hold myself.
Yes.
And I says, I wasn't sure to come here. I was trying very hard to come for many years after my initiation in Atlanta. But it seems like every time that I was trying to fix my schedule right for coming to see you, nothing worked out. So I said this last weekend, I want to see you. So I said, my only chance to see you is if I get sick, I don't work this weekend. So I said,
Oh God.
This is very silly, but it happened.
Yeah.
So Friday was my day supposed to be working, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I said, I'm going to work Friday, but I have to be sick at the same time. So so Master sent me something, I have to be sick.
Jesus.
They have to know that I'm sick. So Friday I went to work for 12 hours, and they saw me sick. I had fever. My face was swollen. So I told my supervisor.
Hey, all of you, don't learn this lesson, all right?
I told my supervisor, that I was sick.
Jeez.
And probably don't come this weekend. So I says, do whatever you need to do for your health. So I was ready to come here. So I called them up that I was sick, and that's the way it happened, and that's why I'm here this weekend. And I am very glad to be here.
It's good for you, but not good to be sick. Next time, don't wish for such.
This was my only chance.
Okay, I understand.
Otherwise, I couldn't.
500 years ago, you did the same trick.
Thank you, Master. And I want
so it's not the first time at all. Right. Don't remember? Or you do remember, huh? Okay, then.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next one.
Hi, Master. I support children to follow you. I wonder if you would accept my son, who's almost 7.
I don't think I have time to change napkin.
Thanks.
Yeah. I told you already, if the child's so young, the parents have to come with, right? Before, we also have this kind of situation, yeah? We have the whole family came in. And then, but because male and female, we live separately, yeah? So, and then the child, sometimes, if it's male, stay with the father. It's already better than nothing. And then, but then they have problem, So finally, also they have to go out. See what I mean? Because we don't want to stir up this kind of family war atmosphere within the practicing environment. You see what I mean? We try to keep the ashram as peaceful, as loving as possible, so that whenever you come, even if you don't feel loving and peaceful within your heart, at least you will be affected by the atmosphere of the ashram. Do you understand? And that's why it's not that we discriminate or we're difficult. We just cannot deal always with difficult situations. We cannot always afford to be a martyr, to try to conquer all, win all, with love and patience and endurance and, social security, talent, or kind of public relation ability, blah, blah, We can do all that, but it's not worth to spend all the energy just to separate quarrel people or to teach them to be more harmonious and, like easygoing. So we just take as little as we have, better than take a lot and lose everything. Okay? Sorry. I think we have to think about it more, but I have tried and it didn't really work out very well.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hi.
Hi. Master, I would like to move to Florida. I don't mean to this center, but to this area.
You do what you want with your life, okay? Do what you feel good. I cannot forbid you to move here, move there, move everywhere, because it's United States. It's free. Any country is free. You move where you want. You do what you feel good. All right? Okay. You're not under any obligation to have to listen to me.
Yeah. Because I have to work at the LA Center.
Anyway, if you go, somebody else will work. Don't worry about it. We have plenty of people. We have talented people everywhere. It's okay. Nobody is indispensable except me. Yeah. There's no vice master, no substitute master. Huh? No. No co-master and no holidays and nothing. No election. All dictation. Forever. Once a master, forever a master. It's a scary position, but it's okay. It's more stable that way. Fancy come into the center and see different master every day. How about that? Yeah? I'm trying to be as versatile as possible so you don't get bored. But are you bored sometimes with me? No? No? Wow, you're cute. I don't know how I deserve your loyalty and love. Okay? Anything more?
I'm originally from Israel. I don't think you've ever been to that part of the world.
No. Not yet. Well, I've been it a long time ago.
Yeah, have you?
Long time. As long as I don't remember.
That would be a very interesting place to have a center, and I'm qualified to speak those languages there. And I often think that someday, when maybe in 4 years, I would like to start a center there. There are beautiful places there.
Yeah, you can. You can start anytime. Okay.
I have started translating your book
into Israel. Yeah. Hebrew. That's interesting. You look beautiful, just as the people you represent.
Hi, Master. I have a question. I like the news magazine very much. It's my good friend.
Our magazine?
Yeah, in the magazine, it intensively discussed the disaster of the earth and how we save the earth. And then people in Hong Kong, they just interpret in a different way. They thought maybe this might be end of the earth. So they even give a certain date. People start to worry about it. Yeah.
I'm not responsible for what people think. I don't give a date to anything. I don't say the end of the world is coming. So why you worry?
Just people misunderstand.
That's their problem. There's no end to what people want and what people interpret and what people want to put in a magazine in one way or another. We just do what we do, okay?
Okay.
They have to learn their lessons. They predicted a date, right? And then it didn't happen, so now they know they make mistakes, so what's the problem? Huh? They have the right to learn by their mistakes, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
That's a problem with everybody when they take things too seriously, right? The war is not end yet, and they already predicted so long, and they curse the earth until it probably will end. Okay.
I just got initiated yesterday, but the first time I learned it, I was very hot, but I don't know why. On the second time I went to the meditation hall, this time I wasn't hot, but I just couldn't hear the sound.
Oh.
Where does the sound come from, the inner sound?
It comes from God. Probably you did not pay enough attention, okay? Next time when you sit, you pay more attention, okay? First you sit and you remember your wisdom eye here, and you pray to God or the master power that, okay, God, now I'm going to meditate on you. Make sure that you talk to me, all right?
Okay.
And then he will, okay? Congratulations. You become Buddha so early. When I was your age, I'm not that lucky. There's a bad joke, I just think about it. It was in a big class, kindergarten class, and the teacher allowed the kids to ask questions one after another. And, they keep carry on one after another, and it was a big class, and there's one little guy keep hanging his hand in the air all the time, and then when it comes to his turn, he put his hand down. So the teacher asked, "What's wrong? You've been waiting all this time to your turn. Why when I allow you to speak, you put your hand down?" He said, "It's too late." It already happened. Right here. It's too late, I already wet my pen. It's just to cheer you up because you're too serious. Your Buddha business sometimes really scare me. But it's okay. I have also been like that, in the beginning of my journey. Dead serious, I have to become Buddha immediately or else. And the teacher cannot do this, the teacher cannot say that, he couldn't scratch his nose like that, he don't look like a master, he couldn't even drink tea. Why does he need tea? He's the master, yeah, he couldn't even eat chapati. What for? The master, why he eats, what for should he eat? He's a master, he should not need no food, no drink, no talk, no laugh, nothing. Yeah, that's the way I was, so I don't blame you. My karma, come back to me. Yeah. Okay, for those who are too serious and anxious, I just advise you take it easy. You know it in time. Maybe 1 month, 2 months, 2 years, 3 years, even 5 years, 10 years. Who cares? We have eternity. Okay? Don't worry, you will become Buddha, I guarantee, so there's no rush. All right? Whether you see what or you don't see. You already are Buddha, you idiot. So, what is the hurry, huh? You have just forgotten your money, you will find it. It's funny that you go around looking for Buddha anyhow. I did the same, but it's funny to me now that I can see it. Just like I run around with my golf car and asking everybody, you see my golf car anywhere? Huh? It would be funny, right? Yeah. And even in a hurry to drive fast in here even. Where's my golf cart? Did you see my golf cart? I need it right now. I'm in a hurry. I have to go down for lecture, you know. And I rush with my road golf car. It would be funny, but that's what we do. Huh? Rushing with this Buddha business. So don't be serious, okay? Sooner or later you know. Yeah? That's the Zen master, you know. He lived in a temple, and then sometimes people come to him, yeah? And then he would inquire casually. Just why I inquired the guy yesterday, why you came so late, you know? Just a casual remark. But then they put a lot of meaning on it, just like the magazine, you know, whatever we made, you know, they think, oh, the world is ending, oh, coming, you know. When Master say like that, she means like that. I know it. Yeah, Master always says some meaningful things. Even if she tell you to drink tea, you must drink it, you know. You can't go and drink orange juice. Something else will happen to you. Yeah, and that is Chinese master. So, of course, anybody come to him, you know, he would ask him to drink tea. So some guy come along and he said, oh, have you come to our center before? He said, no. And then he said, okay, go drink some tea. Yeah, take tea. And another guy come and a monk come and he said, have you been here before? The monk said, oh, yes, I've been here a couple of times. He said, oh, okay, go drink tea. So the abbot of that temple, you know, feel strange. He come to him and ask, Master, why you say go drink tea to everybody? Like the guy who's been here before, you also tell him go drink tea. And the guy who has never been here before, you also say go drink tea. And the master said to the abbot, Abbot, go drink tea. So the abbot said, what's wrong with you, master? And the master said, what's wrong with you? Right? What's wrong with you? So same with many of us, and same with the people who misinterpreted the magazine article, whatever that is. I tell you what, sometimes you ask so many stupid questions that I had a hard time to find stupid answers for you. So in order to keep up with your standard, I had to invent something. Say anything. All right? Because if I keep saying, you know, to go drink tea all the time, then you also wonder why. Huh? And what's wrong with me? Or else that's the best answer you can give to anybody. Just go drink tea. Really? Or whatever. Huh? I mean, relax. You are already the Buddha. The whole universe knows. And if you don't know, it's okay too. Doesn't matter. Huh? Sooner or later you know. Right. So, are you enjoy staying here? Yes. Even for a short while? Yes. I'm sorry that your plane sometimes delay. Yeah. But, you know, at this time they have some big something going on. What is it? Are they on strike, number one? Number two, they have some big festival going on, something here? 500 race. A 500 race? Daytona 500. Daytona? Car race. Oh, geez, that's also. So, you see, everything together, that's why you couldn't book hotel and you couldn't book the airplane. Yeah. But again, it's not our fault either. You know, who told you to make a Chinese New Year this day? It's not my calendar. It's not my fault. No? I never made calendar. Okay, next time maybe we don't make Chinese New Year in winter, okay, huh? Huh? How about summer only? Huh? Yeah. Last night I worried so much. Okay, summer and spring, but then the Chinese New Year is over. We invent some New Year. Huh? Yeah, we celebrate instead maybe Laos New Year. Laos or Thai New Year is in April. Yeah. That is good time, no? April is summer, huh? Good time here. Spring is the best here. And summer is second best. Winter is the worst. No, it's not really. Not if you came from New York. Right? Huh? What? Huh? Here the weather is much better than New York. Of course, it's much better. In New York, you snow under. Right? So it's also a heaven for you, huh? If you came from, let's say, North Pole or Alaska, huh? You don't feel cold here, right? If you came from Alaska or New York, you still feel cold? Huh? From Canada? Very warm here, huh? But you still cover yourself from top to toe. Yeah, all right. Yeah, right. We can't have everything, huh? But maybe spring. But what we do? You know, for example, Christmas is very cold, right? New Year, Chinese or Europe is also very cold. But this time are the time when we have free time. I mean, you have free time. I could rearrange everything, but what am I to do? When it's a good weather, you don't have holidays. And when you have holiday, it's cold. Huh? Spring break. But this is not parents' break. July 4, only one day. So what can we do for the best, huh? Qinghai New Year? Qinghai Day also in cold days. February and October, Jesus. We don't complain, but Qinghai's birthday is the best, huh? No, it's also hot, huh? It's hot here then, right? May is hot here? Orlando native? May is a good month here? Really? Yeah, normally it's warm. This is a cold front that come in February and January. You know, before the spring comes, there's always a few days very cold like that. Yeah, before it turns. So we just happen to be in this new turn. Yeah, that's all. It was very warm before you came, so it must be you that brought snow and all that from Canada and Atlanta, New York, huh? It's not raining. Oh, don't say it to her. Oh, we have one more day to cover. Scary. It rained before you came, no? Yes. Oh, so, huh? It's good. Yeah, I worry about you last night and this morning. But okay, if it's too cold, you just cover yourself in the tent. But anyone who has pain or sleeplessness last night in your tent, raise your hand. Yeah, one. Who else? 2, 3. Oh God, what did you do? You don't bring enough clothes and warm back? Do you know what warm back is? What else? Did you meditate a little in your tent? If it's cold, you don't have to get out. Just stay in there but meditate. But 2 people together, is it okay? One snore and the other sleep. You can exchange a partner, you know. If he snores too much, you shift him to the next Canada or whatever, the other frontier, you know. Who is the snore champion? We can have. Yeah. Sometimes people snore, they rattle the windows and all that. I have witnessed. One time I went to Europe, you know, during the fashion show time, to go from one city to another, and it was near Monaco, so we stay in France border, you know, next to Monaco, and went around for a while, you know that, huh? And then I had like 4 so-called bodyguards, and every night in front of my room. Did I tell you this already? Huh? I'm afraid old wife tales go on forever. Really, I did not? The 4 bodyguards in Monaco? No? I must have told to the Chinese or something. I had impression that I did. Never mind. Pretend you didn't hear. Yeah? I'm short of jokes right now. So there were 4 bodyguards going with me. So-called, huh? The Chinese. And every night in front of my room, there was one guy always sleeping in there. On the sofa. I say, why? Every day is you. Why? You think you're the most good-looking guy and I want to see you every day? He said, no, master, no, I didn't mean that way. Just the other 3 guys, they snore too much. So I said, and you don't snore? He said, I'm the least one. The least noisy one. I said, okay. try to find some other guy. Try, huh? Because, it's not fair that you sleep in front of my room all the time. Yeah? I mean, for other guys, I meant well, but you know what it's like. And the next day, there's another guy coming. And then he stayed there, only these two, exchanging every day again. I said, how come? How come only you two? How come only you replacing the first guy? He said, I said, you also snow, I hear you. And he said, but the other two are the worst, even worse. Terrible. I said, it couldn't be, snowing, how can it be so bad? He said, Master, you don't know. They rattle all the windows and the floor, because they sleep in the basement. There are room in the basement. I said, then, because I said, you could, come up and take turns. He said, no, even downstairs, they rattle all the windows and the floor. If they come up here, I don't think you can sleep at all. It's really cool. Yeah. Do you have this experience in your abode? Yeah? So what do? Plug your ears. Yeah, remember that. That's one of our spiritual weapons, earplugs. Those plastic sponge, earplug sponge. And then you can plug it in, yeah? And if there's not too much, it really helps, huh? Otherwise, it's really disturbing. And you couldn't even meditate. That's okay, there are many kinds. And you couldn't even, meditate because it's so loud, right? You can't do Kuan Yin 24 hours, or at least the whole night, right? Sometimes you just sleep well and then he begin to sing his own opera. That wakes you up. And when you don't sleep well and you couldn't meditate even, you will feel unwell in the morning, sometimes agitated, and sometimes temperamental, yeah? And that's normal, okay? So take care of yourself, right? For those who complain about lots of temper, sometimes you try a glass of cold water before you flare up. Every time you want to get mad, and you think there's no reason to, and you drink a glass of water, yeah, cold, straight, on the rocks. And that gives you time to think whether you should spend your energy in screaming or talking, yeah. Sometimes we learn a different way. Sometimes we learn that it's better to reason with each other than, to scream. Because sometimes when you scream so loud and so fast, people don't even understand what you're talking about. And it's a waste of time, You have so much to tell them, and loud voice like that, and they don't understand. It's frustrating, Okay? No more question, huh? Hey, everyone have fun. Go have tea. Okay, so have a good time again. Tomorrow we have also better time still. Always, huh? Any requests? We have barbecue tonight? Yes. Barbecue again is fine. Yeah, because it's warm. It's just nice. Yes. Well, at least that's one good thing about this place. You can barbecue, right? If it's too hot, you don't feel like barbecuing. So we really make lemon into lemonade every time, huh? And it's good. It's good. Yeah, that's the way to go in life, huh? And if it's snow here, then we play snowball. I'm always glad to provide service in whatever way. But you also try to take care of yourself, huh? Like bring warm clothes, bring your translation, bring your... Oh my God. I'm just thinking of many rules of the Buddhas when he was alive. 250 rules. Yeah, maybe if he comes back now, he have 2,500 rules, including hot bags, sleeping bag, tent, yeah, washing clothes, those portable washing clothes, bucket, water bucket, yeah, portable flashlight, portable hat, portable shoes, portable evening, I would say party dress, portable swimsuit, portable boat. What else? Oh, so many things you have to bring. So many rules, huh? So anyhow, but it's not so bad here, huh? You think we should make it again in winter? Here? Anytime? There's also some consideration, you know, for my part, is that sometimes, like Chinese New Year or Christmas, you're also supposed to be with the family, you know, and you like to be with your family too. So I just don't know what's for the best. And if I don't make it, we don't make it on Christmas or New Year, which is you have free time, and you have already spent this free time with your family, and I make it like in summer or middle of nowhere, then you already spend all your holidays time and vacation time and money as well, then also you couldn't make it. So we have no end to problem. We better don't do anything. Huh? Just stand still and sleep. No? Okay. Anyhow, thank you very much. And we have to thank the staff members, you know, who has been repairing this place and transforming this place, you know, with love and diligence for the short time that they have been here. Mostly the Taiwanese. Without them, I die. The Taiwanese people, very diligent. That's why their country is so prosperous. Yeah? And they're very loyal, very helpful, very sincere. I mean the majority, okay? You find some rotten egg now and again. It's not our problem. They are a proud country, but they're also very pure, you know? They talk a lot, but that's the only weakness. We don't like that, but we have to take the whole package tour, you know? You can't take everything. All right. It has not been as pleasant as this before, yeah? And I gave them only like 9 days or 8 days notice. But they have set up, you know, a lot of things for you. Even though rented, you know, like rented hygiene facility, rented tent and all that. But they also have to take care, you know? Take away the bushes and clear the ground and buy a lot of food with the help from the Florida disciples also. Yeah. I thank them for you. Hmm? It's not that easy, you know. You have participated in a lot of our retreats work, and you know how difficult things can get sometimes. Yeah. If your car is not break down, then a neighbor's car, yeah? And if the food is ordered on time, then something else happened, blah, blah, you know. But it's good to do it in a quick time. And your brain don't have time to interfere. And it doesn't tell you too much of its thinking and make trouble also for me. Master, you say that is good, but however, you know, and then you however too much and then nothing will be done. So it's also good that they have short time and little people. So all they do is just work and not think too much. And I know that it's not as comfortable as I wish you would have or you would feel, but you know, we pass by, huh? It's okay. You don't die yet, so it's a good thing. 你那个老人家，你要给我什么东西啊？到现在还在那边挂的才现象啊？是什么东西啊？
是一个大陆的一个很有名的一个雕刻家。
啊，我看一下就好了。大陆有太多有名的雕刻家，而且太多有名的东西，所以我看一下就行了。很小的，是不是？
雕你的像，但是他不敢雕，他怕侵犯你的肖像权啊，所以他先拿给你看一下。
OK， 看一下就行。看一下就好了，不然你晚上睡觉做噩梦，然后我又罪恶感嘛。啊，很小的，然后它能雕很小很小的。它叫
微雕，它把这像啊，把你实都雕在上头。哎呀，它的背后就这么一点点小宝石，在这小宝石上雕，所以你可以这么看，你对着太阳光看。现在是这个观音菩萨的像啊， 还有拿
掉的很小很小，是不是？
对对对，
是未掉的哈。
哎，对对对，在这里头，这是个放大镜，这是个放大镜。
哎，我认为我已经很少了，不用掉更少。
这是他的。
我这个迷你 size 已经够用了。啊，谢谢了，你保存好不好？我跟观音菩萨有所不同的东西啊。他也不是喜欢住在我脖子上啊，你保管哈啊。
我的心意到了，是他委托我要。
我知道了。
带来给你
啊，
跟你说一下。
好，包一下就行了。He wanted， 我现在介绍给那个他们看了哈，介绍给他们听一下。He bought me a little bits, made from jade and diamond on top of it. And there's the sculptor, the sculptor person in China. He's very talented. He can sculpture. He can make the little like statue in that little diamond, and you can even see it in micro statue, and you can see it through the little hole which is made into like telescope, so you can see it also, and very, 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 very micro, very tiny. Yeah, and that person, the sculptor in China, want to sculpt me, my statue into that little hole over there. So I said to him, I thought I'm small enough already. The smallest size you can get in this planet, almost. So I don't think that's necessary to even reduce me. But this is just a talent, it's just a joke, It's very difficult to do that. Learn the art of micro sculpturing, yeah? Very, very difficult. And that person wanted to make it to just for my honor, I say, okay, no need, but he does what he wants, right? Of course. I cannot forbid anybody to do what. You do what you want, and no need to ask me, okay? But this one he already made, like Kuan Yin Bodhisattva in that. He sculpted the Kuan Yin Bodhisattva in it, and he wanted to give it to me. I said, I don't think the Kuan Yin Bodhisattva like to live on my neck. So he just keep it for a while. All right, that's it, okay? Yeah. I know already. I couldn't be bothered with all that, but they're so sincere, And I say, if I don't look at it now, he come home tonight and sleep and have nightmare, and then I'm even more unbearable for me. Yes. The Chinese people, what they want, they will get at the end. They must. Or they couldn't leave, So I better just do it now. Not that I'm really flattered that people, worship me and put my statue in that tiny hole over there. Okay, anything else you want for now? No, huh? Say no. Good. I'll see you around, okay? Ciao, see you. I'm sorry for those who has children and cannot stay in a more comfortable place. All right? Even if we have a bigger place, we still kind of never have enough, huh? because we keep growing, and this is also good. It's better than we have empty church, right? Huh? Big and empty. So anyone who like to ask anything? Hey, how about the foreigners, the snowflakes? You like to come around here and barbecue yourself? Okay, come over here. Come over. Come over here. Hey, how are you? So you okay? Yeah. You want to ask some questions?
Okay, so here's a question. Sometimes when I'm meditating, I get this feeling of like this sensation coming down from my third eye into my mouth, and it tastes like nectar, and it's really wonderful.
So what's the question?
So the question is, during the daytime, when I'm not meditating, if I think about that, I can taste that and just go into samadhi.
No.
Yeah.
Terrible.
No, so one of the nuns told me not to do that because...
I know you don't get paid for that in the hospital. You cheat.
Because it's dependent on the body, but it doesn't really actually feel like a body sensation. So is it okay to do that? Even though...
Of course, but what do your hospital say?
Oh, I'm no doctor anymore.
You're not. So what are you working now?
Music.
Oh, that's okay then. If you pay yourself, you can go into samadhi all day. Who cares? So why not? What's the problem with
Well,
you?
they said that the problem was that it's that it has too much to do with the body, and that you should ignore any sensation in the body. But why would you ignore something that feels so good?
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not the body really. Ignore doesn't mean that. It depends, and that this also not. It's different kind, Like for example, somebody they go into samadhi, or before they go into samadhi, they shake or they eat or whatever, And then if they pay too much attention to the bodily sensation, and then they will tend to have difficulty in going in. Okay, so it depends. You have to use your wisdom a little. You go into samadhi and it's so stupid like that.
Always.
Or you just try to make excuse to chat with me. Any other question?
Right.
Any other question? Yeah, I know. You're growing down like babies. People are growing up, and you practice and you're growing down. You get younger and younger and stupider every day. What else? I should think it's a good idea. You don't need sugar anymore. It's sweet, right? And so every time before you drink tea, you just think of that and sip tea is economy. Yeah, right?
But I think if I remember to do that, I would be happy like almost all the time.
That's good for you. Why not do it? Why shouldn't you be happy? As long as your bank is happy with you, I don't mind. The problem is not what you do. It's what your bank does. Yeah, problem sometimes. You okay, huh? If you can afford going to samadhi all the time, then just go, man. What are you doing here? Leave the barbecue for us. Those who don't have nectar should eat it. What else? Anyone else is going to samadhi behind the doctor behind you? Is you? You want it? I thought you wanted to ask something.
Yes, I was just wondering, Master, in your sadhana practice, did you ever experience fear in going into more expanded states of consciousness? And if so, how did you overcome those? Because I experienced that sometimes.
No, lucky that you even have that experience to fear. Some people don't. Yeah, most people, they have fear when they go into the unknown. Also, fear to leave the stable planet, to leave this house. Just like somebody has been in prison for a long time. Sometimes he's afraid to go back into the free society. So freedom to him is a great, frightening new adventure, He's so used to with walls surrounding him, he feels secure. And there he knows what's happening every day. Yeah, it's very limited, it's not free, but he knows what to expect. And people like regulation. People like, how you say, normal schedule. And that's why they feel good in prison. Some of them get out of the prison and try to make some small crimes so they go back in again. Sometimes the police is so lazy to catch that kind of person again and push him out and then he come back in. So later he don't bother catching him again. Some people do like this kind of, yeah, come in, honey, come here, yeah. That kind of security, even though it sounds stupid, but it's the way it is. Yeah, the same with us. We've been in prison for so long in this body, so when we go out, it's so free and so nothing. We're floating, you know, so we feel scared. Yeah, some people are scared and they couldn't have that experience again for a long, long time. But don't worry, okay? Just tell yourself, don't be scared. Just call the master, you know, to aid you, and then let go. Yeah, couldn't be worse than dying, really, you know. I mean, physical death, huh? It's similar like that. That's why when people die, they're also afraid to let go, you know. They're afraid because they don't know what's going to greet them. But the people who knows already what death is a change for better environment, better kind of life, then they're eager to. Yeah, it's not that they miserable or like hate life or something like that. They just love life in a grander scale, a freer state. Yeah, all right. So you practice these kind of meditations like trying to die, you know, now and again, or every day. Yeah, so we feel scared. So what else? Yeah, any more questions?
I wanted to ask you, I would like to have the possibility to be asked a resident.
Again, ask them first. Don't ask me yet. I told you about Kuan Yin Messenger plenty of times and you still want to push me. There's no need. You know, you can stay anywhere and meditate. It's okay. I'm not sure how it's better here. Just more temptation. Right? You know, you think when you live out there, you have temptation and it's difficult to practice. Huh? And more here. Yeah, more beautiful people here for you to look at. And once you want to come here, a lot of people want to get you out. Yeah. You see, a lot of people fall in love when they came to the center. That's very, very famous for that. You know why? Especially people fall in love with people next to me, my attendants and all that, very quickly. They look good. They look radiant and they stand out. And the people who stay here, they stand out inside, you know. There are fragrance about them. There's something about them that attract people. And so the stronger your will, the stronger the attraction around here. And other people also, you know, outside people, when they come here, they fall in love also easily because they're happy. Both are happy. And when they're happy, they look good. They look beautiful. Everybody look beautiful when they're happy. Yeah, they smile a lot. They talk very lively, you know, easygoing, and everybody seems to be angels. So their faces are radiating some kind of attraction. And the opposite sex also feel the same way because he's also happy here. And then the easy, you know, they just match each other and helping each other. It's very romantic and very reliable. And very, it seems a very good person to be with, yeah? Because when people see me, they're all so happy and it's just, they're beaming with love and contentment. And so everybody see each other as the best, as their best in the center. Do you understand this? And that's how they fall in love right here. And that's how I lost many residents, like you, for example, if you come here. If you stay there and have a normal life, it's less obstruction, you know, than to be a resident. I tell you, it's very difficult. And also, Kuan Yin Messenger, you know, every time I send him out, my heart jumps. I keep praying for them. Oh, God, protect him, protect her, whatever, because they're going out there, there's a lot of things they have to deal with. They're not protected as if they're in here. And they're in here, they have already danger, but they have the group, support and the protection of the environment, yeah? They will soon forget it. But when they go out there alone, they're only alone. And so many attack emotionally, physically, psychically, a lot of things. So, okay, you have to think about it more. All right? Many of the good residents, are gone, and fast, over the years. I don't blame them, I don't blame them. There's nothing to blame. What happened, happens. It's okay. Yes.
There are a lot of spiritual books these days that talk about the earth is being raised to a higher vibration,
yes,
like a quantum leap in vibration.
Quantum leap?
There is going to be a quantum leap,
yes,
in the raising of the vibration of the earth,
yes,
whole earth.
Yes.
So all people in the earth will get more enlightened. And millennium,
yes,
2000.
Yes.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Which book is that? Can we go and buy them and read it?
Yes.
What book is that?
There is more than one.
Yeah, we all go scan and buy all these books. Just read it, feel good already. Huh?
There's one by a guy named Greg Braden that's called Awakening to Zero Point.
Yeah.
It talks about transformation of the earth and the people on the earth and the way it's going to change.
Yeah, it is going to change. It's changing, right?
Right.
So many changes occur around here. Of course. Don't you see it? Yes. There are more vegetarian people now, and more people practice spiritually, and, less war. People talk, nations shake hands, and, things are going much, much better since the last decades, yeah? 2 decades or 1.5 decades, yeah? Everything is better. Many wars are broke down, yeah? Many impossible, impenetrable hatred has been reduced to friendship or upgraded to friendship. Yeah. So that book is right. Whatever books that they are right. I think so. Yes.
And also it talks about the majority of the people will be able to tune into the collective consciousness of the earth.
Yeah. Yeah. Our collective consciousness of the earth. Yeah. Oh, sure. We do that also, right? We are a good example for that, right? Yeah. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, behind there.
Hi, Master. I have a question about control versus inadequacy, feelings of inadequacy.
Yeah.
On the ego level.
Yes.
And the existence of conflict because of that feeling of inadequacy, both on the physical working plane and also on the spiritual plane. I have this conflict that comes up.
Like what?
It just feels like, I feel unworthy of reaching higher levels and also unworthy of also becoming successful on this plane also.
You mean spiritually and economically?
And materially. There's a resistance. The resistance is in both directions. And there seems to be fear of going up, and there's an attachment to being, like you said, imprisoned on a lower level.
Yeah.
And used to being on this limited plane, but also a feeling of inadequacy on this lower plane too, of not being able to succeed properly and live up to.
So you're not successful, that's what you mean?
Yeah.
Oh. In what sense? in a measurement of money or fame or what? What do you mean by success?
Well,
tell me about yourself.
Yeah, in the context of the family, for example, what the family expects of their children, and of course my expectations of myself also are too high on one side. They're too high, and when I try to achieve the high part.
But are you able to feed your family, educate them, give them comfort, or are they in danger of starvation of any kind?
No, they're giving me comfort on the financial level, and
they're giving you what?
On the financial level, I'm dependent on my family on the financial level.
So so you feel bad about that?
I feel bad about that.
I understand. Now I understand. Yes.
Yeah, and so there's a control thing going with feelings of inadequacy, of trying to break out of this feeling.
Control. Who controls you? Or are you trying to control yourself?
Both. Before it was the family too much control, and then it's become me trying to control myself too much.
Okay, I understand. That's bad. Yes. No, but don't worry. In a family, because we make too much differentiation between male and female, that's why we have this problem. Yeah, we are expected as a male to be a breadwinner, and to be know all and win all and do all and can get everything, yeah. And so when one of these male species fail to meet that expectation, I don't know where from and I don't know what for, I don't know why, we have that expectation, and he suffers if he doesn't meet that expectation, however ridiculous that is. I don't agree that in a family only a male should earn the bread. If it's a family, it means mutual, right? It might be that a woman can earn it, maybe a man can earn it. It's okay. So if your family can accept you, it's okay. The trouble is you cannot accept yourself. And I also understand why. It is a society that brainwash you into this kind of belief, and that belief makes you suffer so much. So if you know something makes you suffer, either you change it or drop it. That's all. That's all you have to do. Just stop it or do something else. You don't have to earn bread to be a successful human being. You can be a successful artist. Who say Van Gogh was not successful? Huh? Except Picasso. Every other great artist or small artist, they are successful, for example, in the artistic field, right? But he was like a beggar in his life, many of these artists. And now their paintings sold for millions of dollars a piece, and you couldn't even get it. So who can tell whom how to be successful or not? That I don't know. But of course, this is very difficult to deal with, the subject, because you have to deal with yourself. It's not how other people look at you. The difficulty is looking at yourself, and we expect too much from us. It's also not your fault. It's the society that train you think in that way. So you have two choices: either go along with the society thinking and do something about it, go do some job, or forget it and go your own way. Yeah? Everything needs a sacrifice and determination. But the one problem arises out of that is that if a man don't earn money in the family, he feels dependent. And being dependent, he hates himself. He doesn't like the situation. That's why the conflicts arise in the family. Because sometimes out of this conflict, you feel like you're obliged to do things for your family members. And when they ask you to do something, you feel like they're controlling you also. You feel inadequate. You have this inferiority complex. So you have to do something about it. Either you can overcome that or do something. You don't have to go out and earn money. You do something of your own. Be inventive. Do something. Do something that you like, that you feel worth living for. And money is not much anyhow. How much you can eat every day. Yeah? And how many clothes you wear a year. You don't depend so much on anybody at all. After all, nobody depends on anybody, including the homeless, the beggars, the invalid, the jobless. Nobody is depending on anybody except on God. Actually, it's like that. And in this planet, as well as any other system, anyone deserves the maximum or the minimum dignity, of being an existence. So I do not think that any man should go out earn money to feel worthier, really. But since you feel that way, there's not much I can do to erase that. You are the only one who have to realize the harm it does to your body, your family, and your growth.
Because there's also a conflict with the right livelihood in the precepts too. Because I remember hearing you say that it's essential that a spiritual practitioner be self-sufficient and self-reliant. So it feels bad that way too.
Okay, but are you not, you're just laying in the couch and watching TV all day? You're doing something in the family.
I'm single, I'm not married, so I
That's
do a little
also
bit. I'm starting to teach martial arts a little bit. And
Yeah, so you do something in the family too, in the house, right? Sometimes you fix here and fix there, It's okay. You don't ask for so much. You live inside the house?
Yeah.
With whom? Your parents?
No, I live with
Sister and brother?
with my landlady. She's an old lady that's renting in Atlanta. I'm
And
renting in Atlanta, Georgia.
You depend on her?
No, I'm paying rent, but I depend on my family for the money that I'm paying.
Who pay for you?
My family pays for me, basically.
Whose family?
My parents.
Yeah, it's okay. They can afford it?
Yeah.
Then it's all right. What do they use the money for after they die? They give it to you anyhow, so might as well give it now. Huh? If they have a lot of money, it's okay.
Thank you.
Do something that you like, pay your debts by being kind to them, filial to them, call them, be nice to them, call them, visit them, buy flowers, write notes, say how grateful, and you pray to God for them, you meditate more for them, for their health, for their happiness. That's also doing something, all right, if you don't feel comfortable doing anything else, okay? All right. Yeah, it's complicated. Yeah. Who told your parents to be so rich? It's their fault. Yeah, if I have a rich family, I don't know if I like to work so hard, like sitting here talking to you. And I'm not earning any bread sitting here either. So we both feel the same way, huh? I'm dependent on my parents for food. Can you believe that? Actually, there are many ways of working, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You see, all the monks in the ancient time, they're not doing anything, like according to the standard of the world, but they are revered, and trusted by millions since times immemorial. So you have to see yourself, okay, what situation you're in, and try to fix it if you want to. It's easy, You don't have to earn a great deal. You can do a part-time job if you feel like it. If not, what do you specialize in? Are you good at anything?
Well, I'm trilingual, and I speak French and Arabic, and I've got a background in some business, and but my personality and
you don't like to work, right?
My personality before used to be very aggressive and antisocial.
Very difficult to find job for a long time.
Yeah,
I understand.
And wanting to be boss all the time, so it ended up breaking the law. Basically, I ended up breaking the law and being sort of bad. Very.
What law?
Breaking the law. Not very bad, not killing or anything like that, but.
Give them some, instead of foot punch, you give them flesh punch or something like that. Bone punch.
So there's some guilt about the past actions of...
okay, I understand. Past, forget it, okay?
Okay.
You can't do much about it now. So just continue as present, every day, one day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time, okay? That's the best way. Because the more you think of the past, the less energy you have to hold the present and to build the future. That's the only the things that the past can do to you, make trouble. Okay? So the more we forget the past, the better. All right? It cannot too much. It just makes you miserable. And then forget to live the present, right? As you're dead already. Yeah. I tell you to die every day. It doesn't mean like that. Die physically. not emotionally, not spiritually, all right? You know, now you sit there and you leave the body. That's when you die. But not sit there thinking of the past and kill yourself with it, right? Okay, enough? You want me to lecture more about the stuff that you already knew? All right, then. If you make me work more, I make you pay for it. It's so simple, okay? You look very sweet. What's wrong? Oh, yeah. I told you, people might fall in love with you. And discover later what a guy she got at home. Yeah. I also fall in love with you around here. So everybody, before anybody asks to be Kuan Yin messenger, resident, I say, yeah, of course. Until I find out what kind of person that is. Yeah, never mind. We all have problems. Huh? We all have shortcomings. But to dwell too much in material thinking and material conception is a hindrance to our practice, right? If your situation is like that and it goes well, nobody's harmed, it's all right. Huh? But if you don't feel good, you change a little. Huh? Okay. Change until you feel good. Until you feel good. There must be somewhere that you feel good. Yeah? You just haven't discovered. Okay? Continue.
Well, Namaste, Master. We love you a lot.
Really?
Yes. There's no doubt about that.
I'm sure.
You have given us a lot that nobody can really give.
No, I don't. Make me embarrassed.
No, it really was. Life makes worth living, actually.
Yeah, it's okay.
Before that, you don't feel that.
You discover yourself, you feel better, of course.
Yeah. I have a question. I got initiated in everything, and meditation and all that, difficulty, whatever, that facing or I faced before. But one night I was sleeping and everything, and all of a sudden I heard this sound, and I don't remember exactly I heard or not. And I just woke up. It felt like I was sitting on a chair, and all of a sudden I fell down, and I woke up. And
you fell down from the chair?
Yeah, that's how it felt like.
They do that all the time.
And actually I was sleeping. That's why I just woke up, and there's this sound. And then I said, well, okay, I'll go back to sleep. So nothing happened. The next day when I was doing sound, before that I had problem hearing sound. So I was praying, well, when that day will come. So finally it came, and it was so strong. Then my whole body was vibrating and everything. It felt like my heart was just throbbing, and my head was going wherever it was. And I said, oh my God, please calm down. I can't take this.
So exciting. What next?
So it was really, it was great.
That's so long. What next?
Okay. Then I really meditated somehow. I lasted for 1 hour or whatever. And the next day I was praying all day that please, I don't want that, because it's really, I don't know what's happening. Just calm down a little bit so I can meditate. The next day also...
She has to calm down to meditate. Starting all over again.
It finally calmed down. And I was wondering, what was it that I just felt like falling down and all this, and I could never understand.
Me neither. I don't understand why you have to calm down in order to meditate again. You know, when you got into that stage already, you have to come back again and start it from ABC. Just let it.
I should have gone with it, I guess.
Yeah, let it go, and then you soar high. You know, when you sometimes you catch a mouse, in your house and put it in a box so that you can bring him outside, and he struggle inside. He's he run fast and he struggle and he make a lot of noise. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, when your soul begins to, to get free, it's make a lot of struggle inside sometimes. Yeah, you should just let it be. Just open the box and it comes out. But don't try to calm down and meditate again. Jesus.
It was just kind of, it was so exhilarating. You just don't know what to do. It's just
don't do nothing.
The body is just thumping, the heart is beating.
Yeah, it's okay. You won't die. Yeah, you won't die. Even if you die, is that not what you want?
Oh, it was okay, dying or whatever. It's just that I didn't know what's going on.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid to die, right? It's okay. I have it here. I have it here. Yeah. Next time, just let it be, okay? See how it goes. After a while, you just get out and you don't know it. The body laying there, okay?
Well, sometimes when I'm meditating, you just, what happens is you feel like you're not meditating anymore. You felt like you slept or what. Then all of a sudden you wake up. Does that, is it okay?
It's okay. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah. Sometimes the soul goes out of the body, but the body or the brain's not aware. Yeah, he rested. The soul just, like sneak out, quickly. Yeah, just sometimes like if you go out somewhere, or your family knows. You say hello, goodbye. I'm coming back. I'm going here. I'm going there. So the whole family knows. But sometimes they're asleep or they're busy doing something. You sneak out of the house, see your boyfriend or whatever. They don't know, and you come back in. They also don't know. It's okay. The body is like that. It's like a house, and the cells and all that. The members. They sometimes don't remember where you've gone. It's okay. Are you cold? Are you all right? Yeah? Because you're cold, we can move and we talk tomorrow. In the morning, we have 2 more days. Right? What? Sit here and shivering.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I love you.
Yes. Thank you.
Master, my question is, sometimes whenever I meditate, I feel like my attention goes to here immediately without even saying the 5 names. What I was wondering is, do I still need to say the 5 names, or is it okay for me to just
You can
go
say it
from
once
there?
a while. You don't have to say it often, once every 5 minutes.
Because I feel like sometimes if I say the 5 names, it draws my attention away from here.
No, you don't have to do it at that moment.
Okay. Just whenever your attention strays.
Whenever it strays, during that state. But when you are fully in a normal function, then you should recite it, as often as you can. But not fast, like once a while. Once every minute, one every 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, whatever. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Kann ich Deutsch sprechen?
Ich weiß nicht.
Weiß nicht, oder kann jemand übersetzen?
Ja, Übersetzung.
Ja.
Ja. Sprichst was? Sprichst du zuerst?
Ja, okay. Also bei mir ist es so, mein größter Wunsch ist, Erleuchtung zu erlangen, also vollkommene Erleuchtung.
Ja.
Und ich habe manchmal das Bedürfnis, mich zurückzuziehen und mich einfach, aber jetzt muss ich in dieser Welt leben, ich muss arbeiten, um Geld zu verdienen. Aber die Sehnsucht ist so stark und ich weiß nicht, was ich da machen soll, wie ich damit umgehen soll.
She says that her biggest wish is to reach enlightenment, and she sometimes has the wish to withdraw, but the dilemma is that she has to work, and so she doesn't know how to deal with this dilemma.
Yeah. What do you think what to do?
Yes.
Anybody knows?
Das ist nicht die Arbeit, die mich stört, sondern ich möchte dann meditieren, aber dann geht es einfach nicht, weil ich keine Zeit habe oder weil ich...
Arbeitest du so viel?
Nein, eigentlich nicht so sehr viel. Ich arbeite nur so viel, wie es notwendig ist.
Dann ist es sehr günstig.
Ja. Aber ich habe
Welcher Job ist das?
Psychologin.
Oh, toll.
Nein.
Wunderbar, ein wunderbarer Job.
Ja,
Besser
aber
als mein.
Ja gut, aber du bist vollkommen erleuchtet und das ist das Beste.
Wer weiß das?
Ja.
Okay, was sagt man denn? Anybody has answer to her problem? She doesn't even have to work very much. She says she works as much as necessary only. But then she finds that she doesn't have enough time to meditate. She feels that she must earn money, and that's bad. She should just withdraw and just meditate alone. It's better for her enlightenment. That's what you think? It's okay? So what is your solution? Was für eine Ahnung? Was für eine Idee kannst du?
Ja gut, ich meditiere halt so viel es geht.
Aha.
Und ja.
Ja.
Bin geduldig. Was soll ich tun?
Do what feels better? Oh, he said you should do what it feels better.
Ja.
Like you have an idea what to do, and you try that. What to do, and you try that.
Ja, ich möchte mich zurückziehen.
Zurückziehen, wohin?
Ja, weil ich weiß nicht wohin.
Du kannst auch zum Beispiel, wenn du genug Geld hast, und kannst du vielleicht so eine längere Zeit oder eine kurze Zeit, wie sagt man, abnehmen? No, nein.
Freinehmen.
Ha?
Freinehmen.
Freinehmen. Und dann gehst du in die Himalaya zum Beispiel und da sitzen und mit den Polarbären zu spielen. Das vielleicht sehr günstig.
Ja, vielleicht ist es einfacher. Es ist
mit den Polarbären zu spielen? Du kannst vielleicht, du kannst auch in ein Zentrum gehen, unser Meditationszentrum, und da vielleicht bleiben. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob du da auch Zeit hast. Manchmal im Zentrum, wir haben auch so viel Arbeit. Im Meditieren Ashram, wir haben auch viel Arbeit. Und die Residenz oder Residenz verteilen auch diese Arbeit. Und ich weiß nicht, ob das auch günstig genug für dich. Ja? Es gibt jemanden, der kann auch vielleicht jeden Tag 18 Stunden oder 20 Stunden meditieren. Aber die meisten Leute konnten das nicht schaffen. So, wir arbeiten auch. So unsere Physik auch bedürfen etwas, wie sagt man, Aktivität, diese Bedürfnis zu erfüllen. Und Arbeiten ist auch so, gehört dazu. So wie Exercise. Wie sagen wir Exercise?
Übung.
Ja? Gymnastik machen? Bewegung machen? Ach ja, okay. Confuse me. Yeah, is that okay? I don't know.
It's okay.
So you have to think of what you want to do and then try it. Ja? Du musst denken, was du willst. Und dann versuch das. Ja?
Okay.
Bis du die richtige Solution findet. Huh?
Ja.
Yeah, my God, my German is getting bad. Sehr gut. Vielen Dank. Okay?
Okay.
I just try to expound more on your doctrine, like do what feels better. And it takes so long, you know. Women talk a lot. Yeah. And Chinese woman, Vietnamese woman as well, so talk a lot. You talk only one sentence and I make half an hour. Same stuff. Same stuff. And together with my bad German, you know, it don't go too much very fast. My broken, forgotten German. But if she understand, huh? Du hast mich verstanden, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. You want to translate? No, I don't care. Huh?
You want me to translate?
Yeah, okay.
Her question was that she said sometimes she has the wish to withdraw, and the master suggested that one thing she might do is take off work for an extended period of time, a longer, shorter period of time, go to the Himalayas, meet polar bears, and then
play with the bears, meditate with the bears.
Then she also suggested that she might go to a center sometime and spend some time at a center, but then Master said that also in a center it's not so that you necessarily have more time to meditate, or because there's a lot of work to do in centers sometimes. And some people can meditate 18 or 20 hours a day, but that's not something that everyone can do, because a lot of people need the physical movement and the exercise as well.
So work is also belong to, physical training and exercising, apart with the spiritual. Yeah, so. But if you think you can meditate a lot, then you just tell people you need to meditate. To tell them after 3 months, if they open the door and you're still there, then drag you out. If you're dead, then just shut the door again and forget it.
Du solltest den Leuten sagen, nach 3 Monaten, wenn du noch da bist und noch meditierst, dass man dich rausnehme, so nach 3 Monaten.
Und if du nicht da bist, dann das Tür wieder zumachen und vergessen den Rest. All right? Yeah, it's nice to meditate a lot sometimes. Yeah, I know that. Sometimes you just don't feel like getting up, to eat or to even go to the bathroom. Don't want to do anything. Why are you laughing at? You had that experience? Yeah. Yes. And sometimes people don't understand, if people who don't meditate, they think we're lazy or sleep a lot or something like that. It's not true. Yeah. There's a different kind of sleep, when you're comfortable all over, and you just don't want to move. Yeah. It's a very nice feeling. Yeah. Any other very urgent question? Like if you don't ask tonight, you die tomorrow. No, I'm afraid you get cold, so I'm afraid you're cold. I sit here on a chair, comfortable and with blanket and fire like this, I still feel chilly. So I'm afraid you feel more chilly, because your knees and elbows will hurt after a while. And it will be very uncomfortable to sleep at night when it hurts, okay? I don't want that. We have plenty of time to become Buddha. Don't worry, okay? You can grill me again tomorrow. Since you have barbecue already today, in the daytime, you can grill me, Okay? Good night. Thank you for your love and your patience and your tolerance, of my behavior and my dependence on my parents, father. Okay, see you. Night. In the announcement, they told you to bring warm clothes, right? Yeah, so don't blame me if you don't. I thought of everything, I thought of everything. Yeah, I told them to write out because sometimes you think, oh, Florida, Sunshine State, Orange State, no need. And you come with the illusion of, getting the sun and all that is not always true. So I tell them put down, bring warm clothes. See, good mother, huh? I see you tomorrow. If you can ask questions, okay? 你们中国人不要生气啊！慢慢来问哦，问已经15年了，够用了。你们那个录影带是最多的，即使没问师傅也可以看了啊。他们这些外国人比较新嘛，而且他们修行比较难了，而且连做莲花座也很困难，他们那个脚很长啊，然后做不习惯了。我们中国人比较习惯，所以即使我宠坏他们一下，不要管他 ，OK？ 修行比较困难了，今天修行，明天生锈了，所以比较要照顾他们一点啊。好了，平常是这样子嘛，平常是这样子。因为如果我给你们上去跟他们坐在一起的话，他们根本没有1秒可以问东西的。我知道，是不是这样？你们承认一下嘛，是吗？一定是这样。OK 哈，领导啊，不要生气我哦，生气没福报哦。恐吓一下，哪有这种事？你们爱生气谁就生气。好了。 Quỳnh Anh. Mấy người Việt Nam hiểu rồi ha, hiểu tiếng Tàu rồi ha. Chị ai nói chừng nào mà kêu lên thì lên, không lên thôi đừng có xía vô. Xía tới xía lui ngồi đó một lát nuốt hết trơn. Mấy người Mỹ nó không có thì giờ mà nó hỏi được cái gì trơn á. Mấy người Á Đông của mình con nhỏ con mà dữ lắm. Ôn nuốt sống ra trơn, ai cũng sợ hết. I have to protect the foreigners from Chinese and the Vietnamese. Okay, I see you, huh? Yeah, take care and stay in love. Okay.